Hello one and all, welcome back to Let's Play Factorio. My name is Cilantro. I wanted to get a little bit of work done on my train station today, so I decided to do a little bit off camera. This is the sort of prototype slash proof of concept for my rapid unloading station. What will happen is trains will come in the middle row here. They will park and the cargo cars will get unloaded into stationary cargo cars on either flank. After which the long-handed inserters will very rapidly unload those secondary cargo cars onto a conveyor belt system, which will then be sent off to a sorting system, which will then be sent off to wherever each individual material needs to go. This is going to take a lot of materials and it's going to take a lot of time to build, but this will ultimately serve as the main functional base for, well, pretty much the rest of the playthrough, I hope. As far as my harvesting and other concerns go. So this is the blueprint for it. I don't actually have the material to make this right now, but just to show you guys what this may look like in the future, I'm just going to go ahead and stamp this down a few times, just so you can see sort of the pattern. I'm pretty sure that at this exact orientation I can have each of these have a inbound and an outbound station. You know, navigating through some of these diagonal areas may be a little tricky, but I believe I can do it. I did do a little bit of digging around, and I'm pretty sure I can handle it there. So we'll actually have 4 stations. I could probably get away with maybe 3, maybe even just 2, but, you know, I just like to do things to the ridiculous degree. So, I don't know, we'll see. I may just start off with only 2 and expand it if I actually need it. But for now, that's sort of the game plan, is to use that exact form factor twice, more or less, at least, possibly 4 times. In the meantime, since this is a playthrough of temporary solutions, I do have a reasonably large-sized pool of oil in this area that's likely going to be covered up by the rail yard. So what I'm going to do, I think, is actually harvest this while I am waiting to get the materials and the infrastructure available to be able to build the full rail station. It really seems silly to let this go to waste, so I'm just more or less just going to stash this in 25 storage tanks. I'm going to fill up 25 storage tanks full of oil. This is a lot of oil, will probably last me for quite some time. It's going to take some time to get it all routed. I'm likely just going to deposit it down here in the corner. Actually, I might just deposit it down. Yeah, I'm just going to deposit it over there in the corner. That'll work. So let me get the last pump jack I need here. There we go. Gonna need some pipes. Let's make a bunch more of those. And looks like this needs to be rotated. Can't quite get these to both be facing the same way. That's a little awkward. Oh well. Whoop. Get these pipes all rolling. I just uploaded a YouTube video, a tutorial, describing 2 things, one of which I have talked about previously on this LP, and one of which I have not. Those things being braids, which are a way to sort of weave 2 conveyor belts in the same horizontal or vertical space. Kind of could be handy for certain situations. And the other of which is called what I call chains. I'll put a link in the info section, description rather, detailing exactly what the post is and all that. But more or less, they are some infrastructure sort of realizations that I've come up with as I've been, playing this game, stuff off camera largely. And they're improvements that I would like to get done for a future playthrough. I'm just going to use speed modules on these. I'm still not sure which one increases the overall production in terms of the long term. I don't know if it's speed modules or productivity modules that will actually work better with these, but we're just going to go with speed modules for now. So I'm going to head over to the other side of this little watery area. I don't think it's a lake. Nope. Well, I mean, it is a lake, but it's not just a lake over here. And let's get ourselves a nice little grid here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come on. 5. more than enough storage, I think, for a while. And up here. Okay. I believe these are all connected. So let's get the pipes fit. Come on. There we go. Now these will be filling up. Probably won't take too long, believe it or not, to actually fill all these, but hooray for another temporary solution, I guess. In the meantime, since I actually do have a refreshed supply of iron, I feel like we're long overdue, and I do mean very long overdue for a number of things. First of all, I really want to get the inserter item stack bonus taken care of here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. Drop these off. Let that start getting built again. But I really need to get some inserter manufacturing going. I need to get some, well, really all the different crafting systems going. Also, I had to borrow the crafting machine here. I should probably replace that. There we go. It just seems so silly that I'm still manually making so many things that I should have automated a very long time ago. And I do mean a very long time ago. How's my power usage been, by the way? Looks okay to me, for now. We'll see how the accumulators actually hold up overnight. Okay, so judging by everything that I need for the station, I'm going to need a large quantity of long-handed inserters, so I'll be wanting to make those, as well as fast inserters, as well as, of course, regular inserters. So I want to get all three of those made, automated. We already have a source of making the regular inserters, as you can tell, so I don't think I'll really need to make those. But I would like to make the long-handed and fast inserters, at least. And I really only need to make one of each. I mean, I guess I could make smart inserters specially, but I don't really use a whole lot of them. And the ones that I do use, I can just come over here and swoop up what little I have in, in excess of making the science. So, not really concerned about that. And oh yeah, I forgot I actually braided this. I forgot that I had a braid set up for this. Way to go, past me. You're a cool guy after all. Let's make ourselves an assembly station. We're gonna need that. I'm gonna go ahead and grab all of these. So the other thing I'm gonna need a lot of course, is the conveyor belts, underground belts, regular belts. Gonna need a lot of those for future endeavors as well. So might as well set up a crafting area for that sort of stuff. But first things first. Let's give ourselves a little bit of space here. Need another one. One, two, three. I'm just going to use a double. Let's see here. How does this work here? You're going to be making long-handed inserters, which need inserters, iron plates, and iron gear wheels, and you need inserters, iron plates, and electronic circuits. So one line will have inserters and iron gear wheels, and another line will have the iron plates and the electronic circuits. Wondering if I can do this with a braid, or if I should just Nah, you know what? I bet you a braid wouldn't be. A single braid wouldn't be good enough. I'll have to double braid it. We're gonna get real fancy with this one. I want to make sure there's plenty of throughput for each of these. 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we're gonna get really stupidly fancy. So we need iron gear wheels, iron plates, inserters, and circuits. Okay. The two that I need the most of. What do I need the most of? You need to make these. I guess iron plates, definitely one of them that I need the most of. So that'll be a red. That'll be a red braid. I've never actually done a double braid before. This is going to be fun. And this is going to be entertaining. So that'll have to be even. That'll be on the top side, I guess. Sure. Actually, you know what? I might be able to separate these a little bit better. Is there, let me see here. Is there one ingredient that both of them need? Inserters and iron plates. Both of them need inserters and iron plates. And then... we'll just do it the hard way. Why not? Okay, so inserters will come up this way. Hello, robots. Beautiful robots. I'm just going to kind of sketch this out for now. And I will worry about the actual progress at a later time. Let's see here. So if I have, let's pull this back a little bit. Let me get a splitter. Do I have no? I have no splitters. Where'd they go? I'm sure I have some somewhere. That's why we're going to be making actual production for those eventually. Okay, so we're going to move this up here, and we're going to move this right there. And now we need to have a underground belt, which I also don't have. Up this way. It's also going to be pretty tough to try to split the material off for these as well. So I may have to end up redoing half of this, but oh well. Things can never be too easy. Always got to be too difficult, never too easy. Okay. So we'll need to move this a little closer if I'm gonna. No, you know what? I do need. I'm gonna have two separate braids, so I need to have two separate inputs, like so. You know what? I hate to say it, but this is actually going to be really slow and efficient. I guess I'm kind of looking at this and saying, well, you know what? With a half-second build time, I don't really need to be in any hurry. I mean, I'm gonna be able to make 100 of these in a matter of just a few minutes. And there's no way, well, other than the long-handed inserters, which I need a ton of, I'm not really going to burn through them that quickly. So I don't really need to worry about, you know, keeping a constant flow of crafts. It's just not really necessary. I don't think. It seems silly to me to overly worry about that. So we're not going to. So instead, we'll get our setup all done here. So you go that way. Okay. There we go. So the iron gear wheels are now transported on that belt, and these will be transported on this belt. So there's our braid, essentially. So now, if I've done this correctly, yeah, you can see I'm able to grab those materials, and no, I haven't done this correctly, because I have 4 separate belts, therefore I need 4 inputs. So I was actually mistaken. I can't really do it this way. The only way to do it would be to... That's what happens when you try to get super fancy. Never fails. It's always some sort of mistake. So... Actually, you know what? This should still work. Because each of these only needs 3 inputs. Even though there are 4... belts coming this way. Each of these only needs 3 inputs. I just need to choose which one's getting which input, and we'll be in good shape. Cool. Significantly less ruined than I thought. Significantly less ruined than I thought. Excellent. Okay, make some more of these. So we can split this off. I needed the iron plates, so you're going to be like this. Iron plates are going to come up this way. Just like before, I'm just going to kind of sketch it out before I do anything too serious. Get this little deviation back in here so they may continue along the bus. Excellent. And I need the circuits. I'm going to have to back this up a little bit, I think. Come on. Don't know what that was all about. Okay. And we'll curve this way. Yeah, we're going to have a little bit of a problem. Let's see if I can pull this off here. So you get to split off here, and you get to split off there. You can come up this way and curve into there, so you're still connected. You need to come up this way. Excellent. And you can actually just go straight ahead. You need to go under and over. You need to go under and over. And I need to have this. I still don't have enough of these. Darn it. Okay. So you can come this way. Actually, no, what I'm going to do, I'm going to make this into a yellow one. So I can have these both be all cutesy and right together. There we are. And now I need the red underground belts. Here, 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 and here. And there we go. All of our materials should be available if I've done everything correctly, which I believe I have. There we go. All 4 materials available to the highest bidder. And also the conveyor belts. Excellent. So let's get another crafting station in here. Bam. You need to make me the long-handed inserters. And your materials are inserters, iron plates, iron gear wheels. Okay, so you need an input here, one here, and one here. I think that should work. I believe so. And then you need inserters, iron plates, and electronic circuits. Let's try this. So we will reach directly here. We're going to reach all the way across here and here. And let's give all these bad boys power. Hey, look at that! Look at that. Alright. So now I need some smart inserters. And we will output, make them face this way. Why not? I need some passive providers. Do I have any of those? I have one. So I'll make a second one. And you can grab long-handed inserters. Oh, not part of the logistic network. That's a problem. Do I have any more roboports? I sure do. I will go place one. You can grab fast inserters, so long as there are fewer than, let's just go nuts and make sure we have like more than enough for any given construction. Let's say 200. That way, if I need to do a massive project, I can just say, well, here's 200 of them. No big deal. And we will go place the last robo port in this little network area. I can chop some trees down. To make sure we have the coverage that we need. Something doesn't look right. Is that? I feel like I should be able to connect to all three of them. There we go. Yeah, that's right. It's a straight line. Okay. Thought I was going nuts there for a second. Chop these down. And... oh, I'm in the way. My body. Cool. Let's, I need some much longer electric poles. So while constructing that machine took a lot longer than I thought, so I've pretty much got to wrap up this episode, but next episode I will be working towards assembling a lot more stuff. I'm probably going to make this entire area right here constructing area for all of the various conveyors that I need. And then I will also likely work towards getting this system upgraded so it can handle all of the different types of modules. Sounds like a plan. So I'll see you next time on Let's Play Factorio. Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking the video. And I will see you next time.